Hi there, welcome to AccessLOOP. My name is Orla Pearson. I'm one of the founder directors of AccessLOOP. So once you log in, we create new projects. Really simple, AccessLOOP. We've tried to keep the interface as simple as we possibly can. Put your time in here and please set your event for the amount of time that you're going to run your event. That's quite important. So let's say 8 hours. Don't worry, your demo will not be 8 hours. So very simple dashboard, copy and paste the stream details, pop those into your encoder. We will sit in the middle. You will send from your encoder to us. We will send from us to your destination with all captions, language translations, whatever you need added. Here's the destinations. You can add as many destinations as you like. You can send to Facebook, you can send to Vimeo, you can send to IBM, Wowzer, all at the same time. You can also, once you have the source language set up with a stream of captioning, you can then translate that source language into any number of languages via the AI feature here. So humans to AI you can do, but also AI captions to AI you can translate. And that's really great. So over 100 destinations, just keep going. Tell us when you get to the end. This is the captioning tab. You can invite a captioner here, put their name and associated email address. You can also, once they're added, you can copy the invite link so they can put that in their browser to make it quicker. The options are open and close, 608, 708 CC captions, which can be taken on by Wowzer, Vimeo, YouTube. They'll all display CC captions. And these are open captions. They look like this, and they are always embedded, always visible. You can quickly, if you want to do a quick setup, just number of lines is all you want to change, you can do that here. You can turn the AI captioning on and off from here. And the lovely thing about AccessLOOP here is you can use human captions and AI at the same time. So you can maybe decide to have human captioners for your keynote and maybe a panel that you particularly want them to be on, and then you can switch to AI captions. Or you can just have only AI captions or only human captions, but you can have that nice hybrid approach if that's what you and your client want to do. So we have caption source here as English, so it can be used by any language captioning around the world, or AI captioning. You just choose the language to tell the platform what to expect. And this is our in-room player, which we'll have a look at just at the end. This is caption alignment. So we have open captions selected at the minute. So with the open captions, we can, if we felt our human caption was a little bit delayed, we could slow down the video so the captions could catch up and align. If we had AI overlaid captions and we wanted to slow those down, because there can be ahead AI captions because the audio comes in so fast for it, we can slow those down so they align with the picture, so they're not too far ahead. And for people watching, that's much more relaxing. So I'm just going to change this now to closed captioning. And we're then going to look again at this caption alignment. And you can see I've got a lot more choices now because closed captions can fall out of alignment, and we want you to have the exact and precise controls to keep those captions exactly in time. So as I said, you can delay the start of the video to allow the, say, human captions to catch up, or you can delay the captions to allow the AI to slow down. We did an event recently, it was all AI, and a man got on and he was an absolute expert, and he was American, and he talked so fast. Our captions started to fall out of time, and so what we did was act quite quickly. We cleared the buffer, which when you start the loop, you have those options. We cleared the buffer, which is all the captions we'd already sent at 200 words a minute. We upped it. We upped the speed to 300 words a minute, and we took this down to 1.5 seconds. I really probably wouldn't give it any more than that because you have to have time to read it, but we felt we could. And then within seconds, the captions were back in alignment and stayed in alignment, and that was just really great to have control and not to have to sit and watch those captions fall further and further and further behind. Some systems don't allow that last caption block to go because they're always waiting to fill up with the number of characters that need to be sent for the block. We don't do that. We allow it 3 seconds after, say, the last captions come, and then we push it out. So you make sure you get all your captions in time. So if we look at the overlay here, there's lots of fun to be had here. We can have it centered, or we can have it flush. We can have it moving up the screen. We can have it right there at the top. You can have 3 lines or 2 lines. So this vertical padding allows us more space on the top and on the bottom of our text. As you can see there, there's a lot more there now. We might think, oh, this looks a little bit out of line with my text at the side, so we can move that in. So now we have the lovely surround in the box. and it's nice and clean. And then the next thing you might say is, well, I've got quite a big box. Let me just get this line spacing up a little bit and make it look really clear, because that's what my audience needs. There may be an older audience that need or want to see that text in a much kind of clearer way. And this means if we think, oh, I don't like it touching at the very top, so we can take this up here and we can move it down a little bit, and we can just keep moving it until it's exactly where we want it to be. I'm just going to go ahead and step that back to where it was, because that's where I like it. We have 5 fonts here, all accessible, but all the ones that we can use. We have our font size, so we can make it a lot bigger, or we can make it a lot smaller, which would not work for me because I wear glasses. So that would be a real struggle for me right there. So 35 is always my preferred font size, if that's useful for anyone. We can change the font color to any color we want. Now we can have it red for those people who might like that. I can't imagine who. This corner here is always white. So if we take that up there, and if we bring this over here, this is translucency for the text, and you won't see it appear on the screen. So it's really, really quite nice. And looks really good. So you can take out all of the black at the back. So here are the video settings. This is for advanced users. So you might have a certain type of stream or sound that you really, really want to be specific and precise about. And this box allows you to do that. And here we have the chat box, and I've written a message in there already. You might want to message your captioner saying, hey, the AI is finished soon, you're up. Anything you want in that box at all. It allows emojis as well if you're really feeling the fun. And that's really it. It's simple, it's quick, and it's really, really effective. And really, you can have your captions looking however you want them to look, whatever suits your stream. You can align them in the way that you want it to be aligned, so it's bang on and the best experience for your viewer. I'm just going to show you the captions player here, and you can see that you can change the font size and you can change the background and font. And then you can hide the controls and full screen that and pop that onto a screen in the room for a hybrid event, or you can send to your mixer and crop the last 2 lines and put that anywhere you want. So that's a really fantastic addition to have for hybrid. So I really hope you enjoy the demo. I hope you really enjoy using AccessLOOP. If you want to know more or want a more in-depth demo from us, then please just contact us at hello@accessloop.com, and we can organize that and send some streaming through and show you the languages. So really excited that you're joining us, and happy looping.